Alright, this is the video. Look at this weak. Look at this weak opening for the PlayStation 5. Look at this. This is terrible, man. This is very terrible. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. What happened to the old PlayStation? What happened? What happened? What happened here? Can't believe it. We had Sony celebrating the 30th anniversary of PlayStation and the options of what video games that we wanted to play or we can play on their system, PS5 system. It was garbage. I was like, where are the good games? Where are the good games that we played when we're in the first generation of the PlayStation? The second generation of PlayStation 2. And even the mediocre PlayStation 3 era. And the PlayStation 4 I don't really care, and PlayStation 5 is garbage. But Sony forgot what made them one of the best companies that make video games. It's a shame that they come this far. Hey, get away from the camera. It's a shame that they come far down because they wanted to copy and compete against Microsoft instead of competing with Nintendo. What made them, you know, top tier PlayStation. It made them almost the same level as Nintendo, but instead they're like, oh, Nintendo doesn't matter. They're making Wii games, woo, woo, so we don't compete with Nintendo. So let's compete.
After this,
so let's compete with them. So it's like, man, do people even know what Sony is really capable of? Or are they just playing the console war game? Oh, I want to be with Sony because they win in the console war. Well, they're not winning. And people are delusional. They think they're winning, but they're not. And they also think that they're the ones that made Microsoft turn into third party. That's not true. It was Nintendo. And not only Nintendo made Microsoft third party. Well, I won't say all the way, but like they are one of the problems of why Microsoft became a third party. The second problem is Microsoft themselves. All the bad mistakes that they're making. But anyway, Sony is slowly becoming a third party too, if you don't see it. They just there for the money. Yeah, all the companies there for the money, but where's the passion and the love of making video games? What happened to the talent that they have? And people over here gonna tell me, well, PlayStation 5 do have games. They do. Oh yeah? Well, let me show you something right quick. I'm gonna show you my little collection of PlayStation games from the era that was, for how long I have the PlayStation 5. I'm gonna show you how many games I have. Well, how long the PlayStation 5 been out? What, 3 years? Almost 4 years? And just to make my my collection a little bit more bigger, I had to buy PS4 games because I've been absent from the PS4 generation for like ever since it first started, because I didn't like the direction they were going with the system, like paying for online. What you mean? What I was gonna say? Were you laughing at me because I forgot? Let me see. How they, you know, how they. Hey, why are you blowing bubbles in my screen? Get back. You don't want to mess up the camera, right? We got my daughter here, and we got this little kitty cat here up here trying to distract me. But anyway. Yeah, not Nintendo. Sony forgot what was a selling point to begin with when they first came in the gaming industry. But now they want to sell this PS4 of, oh, it loads games faster. Oh, it loads. It's very fast. It's strong and powerful. Well, of course it's gonna be strong and powerful and fast. That's every new generation system is supposed to be more fast and powerful. Why is that your selling point? You're supposed to be selling your games, how good your games are. But one of them, I'm gonna show the PS4 games before I show the PlayStation 5 games. Because this is ridiculous. It shouldn't be that hard for me to find a good game on a PlayStation 5, but I will tell you the problem why it's hard to find good games on a PlayStation 5. Okay, now PlayStation 4. Okay, Medieval. PS4. Bloodborne, I finished. Beat. It's still in the plastic, but I'll open it up, and you know, this is how I open up my games. Yeah, I remember. Okay. Got this for $5. Didn't play it yet. Tekken 7, finish, beat. Shadow Mordor. I tried it out a little bit, didn't really like it. Had to get a physical copy of Castlevania, the Symphony of the Night, and the Runner of Blood. I got Runner of Blood on my original Wii for download, and I got Castlevania Symphony of the Night on PlayStation 1. Got Monstrum. Got that twice because I want to see how it plays between the Nintendo Switch and the PlayStation 4. I want to see which one controls better in the gameplay. Is the gameplay better? But the gameplay and the controls are better on the Nintendo Switch. I don't know why, but it is. Got Dark Souls 3. We got Resident Evil 4. Now let me tell you about Resident Evil 4. I have not finished it, and I haven't even past 15 minutes of the game, the beginning of the game, because every time I try to play it, it ends up overheating. The PlayStation 5 overheats. Like, oh, you need to turn your PlayStation 5 off because it's overheating, or it'll cut off by itself. So I never get a chance to finish playing it for some reason, because I downloaded the PlayStation 5 version and I play that, and I don't know if the game is using too much energy to overheat the system, and I have my system in a good area, like this thing right here. Like, it breathes all around. It's all open space all around, back, the front, the sides of my TV stand. Like, it's all open, so it should not be overheated. And I'm in the basement, which is the real part, the weird part, because it's colder in the basement than it is everywhere else. So why the system is overheating? That doesn't make any sense. Elden Ring, I'm like halfway done with this game. I'm probably not going to finish it because it's going to release on the Nintendo Switch 2. So I might as well just get the full complete version for Nintendo Switch 2 and just play that one. Because I'll explain that. Because I'm getting tired of installing my games over and over and over and sitting there and waiting for the game to install, then updates over and updates over. And they know people have to work and they got kids to take care of, and like, people don't got time for that. Sekiro, I like this game, love it. Didn't finish it yet, but I will. I got the Duke Nukem 3D, got on Nintendo Switch also. I just want the physical copy of it so I can feel like I own it, and I do. So now, here comes the PlayStation 5. You see how disappointing the PlayStation 4 collection game collection I have right here? And here's the PlayStation 5 games I got right here. Let's see. Got the Demon Souls here. It's okay. I think it's one of my best PlayStation 5 games I have. But I like the PlayStation 3 version better. It's like the charm and the charm of it, the sound effects, the graphics, the replay value, just everything about it. The soul of the game, like, is all on the PS3 version. It's like the PlayStation 5 version, all they did is just upgrade the graphics and a little bit of the sound, and that's it. They ain't did any more of it to this game. So, yep. Street Fighter 6, I bought it for like 40 bucks, which is good. No, that was 40 bucks. 32 bucks. Yeah, got it for sale, 32 bucks. Game is okay. King of Fighters 15. Game is cool. More replay value than Street Fighter 6. Alone in the Dark. Awesome game. Didn't finish it yet. Devil May Cry Special Edition right here. It's hard for me to play this game for some reason. It's like the soul of the game is gone. It's gone. It's never coming back. Devil May Cry will never be the same. After Devil May Cry 3, I just only Devil May Cry 1 and 3 was like the best ones and my favorite ones. 2 was terrible. 4 was like they rushed it out, kind of. It was kind of incomplete, and it didn't have that same feeling as the Devil May Cry 1 and 3, because the creator that made Devil May Cry, you know, left the team and the company. So, and let's see, Hello Neighbor 2. That's another one I have, and I played that game. How much hours did I put in that game? Let me see. I put in like I put in 37 hours into Hello Neighbor. So it's a good game. I enjoy it. That's about it. But it's Nintendo, because not only Nintendo have the same available games, most of the games that PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5 have, I also have to deal with installing the game for most of my games on Nintendo Switch. I don't have to sit there and wait for the game to download before I play it, like an hour and 2 hours. 30 minutes or something like that. Like, I don't have time for that. I don't. But anyway, let me show you what Sony is missing with a 30th anniversary celebration of PlayStation. Let me show y'all here. Let me show you new schools. Show you where y'all missing out on. Where's Software Unfiltered? Well, where's 1, 2, and 3? Software Unfiltered. Where's Jammer Lammy? Where's that at? Can you tell me where's that at? Can you please tell me where's that at? I played my cousins Jammy Lammy, so I know what the game is about and everything. But this is a game I bought a sealed copy for it for $9. I think it was like 8 years ago. So when I'm ready to play it, I will open it up and play it. But I don't need to right now. Let me see what else games they should have had from the 30th anniversary. Suikoden. They should have Suikoden there. If they didn't, I think they did. I think I saw that one. I think I saw Suikoden 1. But I think I saw Suikoden 1 and 2. I'm not sure. Can't remember, because I did look through I looked through the list like one time, and then that was it. But Alpha 3, they didn't have Alpha 3 or 201 on there. They didn't have that. Thousand Arms, did they even have that? Thousand Arms. Did they have Wild Arms? Did they have Wild Arms 1, 2, 3, and 4? And 5? Did they have Luna 1, Luna 2? I know they're gonna do a remake of it, and they're gonna re-release it. I think it's coming out really soon for the PS5, the PS4, and the Nintendo Switch. I'm not sure about Xbox, but the Luna games. Where's that at? Rival Schools. Where is that? Come on, Sony. Saga Frontier 2, Saga Frontier 1. Where are these games? Breath of Fire 4, Breath of Fire 3. Come on, Clock Tower. Where are the games at? Parasite Eve 1, Parasite Eve 2. Valkyrie Profile. Where are the games, Sony? Where are the games that people remember you? Final Fantasy 7 to Final Fantasy 9. Where are you? The Heart of Darkness. The X-Men Treasure of the Atom. Where's that game at? Well, I know, yeah, Capcom is releasing it. What about the game that started it all on a PlayStation 1? The Battery Toshinden 1, and then 2, and then 3. Where's those games at? Dino Crisis. Where? Come on. The Castlevania Symphony of the Night. The Castlevania Chronicles. Where are all the good PlayStation 1 games? And PlayStation 2? And PlayStation 3? Where are the good games at? You know, you got the Duke Nukem Turtle Meltdown. You got the Darkstalkers 3. I mean, come on. Crash Bandicoot. The team racing. Well, not team racing. What is it? Yeah, it is team racing. I mean, like, what is going on with you, Sony? Alone in the Dark. Part 2. Jack's Revenge. You see other games that I have here. The King of Fighters 95. All these cool games. Look, Final Doom. Are you telling me you can't put none of these games on your list? Look at Star Ocean. Look, I got all these games up here from PlayStation 1. Legend of Legaia. Sony, have you forgotten who you are? Alundra. One of the best copycats of Legend of Zelda. Well, wait a minute, hold on. Zelda, Alundra. Oh, it was another game that was just like Alundra. I was getting confused. But Tales of the Sun. That game is crazy. That game is funny too. Guys. Some people call it Urgies and stuff like that, but Guys. Even one of the Blaster Master Blasted Again. There's Spider-Man 2, Spider-Man 1. You got your SNK Pro versus Capcom. Come on, all these cool games. You got Strider 2, Strider 1. You got Samurai Showdown 3. Mega Man, who could forget about Mega Man? Mega Man X4 to Mega Man X6. I just showed you Mega Man 8. I'll show you King of Fighters 99. Then I could go to PlayStation 2. Our PlayStation 2 collection right over here. It's like 3 rows, like piled up in the back. Each one row over here got too many PS2 games, and then you got PlayStation 3 games over here. I mean, like, what's going on, Sony? What is going on? Do you even remember your legacy that you left? Do you remember how good you were, or you don't even care? You just care about money, and you just, I don't know what's wrong. I don't know what's going on, and that's why I left. What are you singing? Like that's why I left the Sony the Sony home for like almost 10 years. I was like, man, forget this. I'd rather go to the Wii U and play some Nintendo games than sit here and wait for games to download for like hours and hours and hours before I even get a chance to play it. And then when I do play it, it's another update. And I just get off of work. I was like, no, I'm here to play video games. I'm not here to watch movies and looking at walking simulators and people looking at the realistic skin and oxygen coming out of people's mouth and nose and saying, ooh, ah, look at the graphics. It's like, that's not what video games is about. It's about having fun. If you ain't having fun, what is the whole point in picking up the controller? The whole point of picking up the controller is to play the game. If the game can't get you to do that, then it's worth it. It's a waste of time. I don't care about realistic graphics. I don't care. I care about how fun my games are. I don't care if it look like 2-bit, 16-bit, 8-bit, 32-bit, 64-bit, 128-bit, and on and on and on. I don't care. I care about having fun. If I ain't having fun, then I'm wasting my time when it comes to entertainment. And Sony lost that. They forgot what gaming used to be, what it was about. And the only reason Sony got it right because they was copying off of Nintendo. They was just seeing what Nintendo was doing. They was trying to emulate what they were doing. So that's why they made them successful in the gaming industry. But once they start copying off of Microsoft, that's when they start going down the hill. I was like, no, you gotta be joking. You're gonna copy one of the worst video games company that ever existed in the gaming industry? Yeah, you did okay in the Xbox 360 era, but your system was breaking down, giving people red rings of deaths. Like, I don't want to deal with that. So I was like, I'm not buying that system. It sucks. It sucks. Anus from a straw. That's how bad it is. Even though I never did that, but I'm just trying to come up with something to explain how bad this trash Sony is doing. What are you doing, Sony? What are you doing? Got my Super Nintendo collection here. Hey, Super Nintendo. One of the best eras ever. The Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis, and the second best generation was the PlayStation 1 and Nintendo 64 and Sega Saturn, and then you got the third one, which is the game. No. The third one was the NES and the what was it? The Sega Master System, but that system didn't hardly even exist because it was getting destroyed by Nintendo. But yeah. So that's all I want to show. I don't want to show my other collection. The video would be too long if I did that. But yeah, what Sony is doing? Then they state of play was garbage. Didn't show any new games. Well, they showed. No, they didn't. They just showed new trailers and games that we knew that was coming anyway. And some gameplay of some games that nobody didn't really care about because the game was coming out even like a year later or 2 years later. So it's like, okay, it's cool that you releasing these games. You got some games coming, but we want to play some games now. And that's the problem. That was the garbage and the problem y'all was giving Nintendo on the Wii U era. Now it reversed back on y'all. And y'all sitting here with PlayStation 5, 70 million system sold for no reason. Don't know why. System garbage. It's garbage. So I lost faith in Sony. It's over. It's game over. There's no way you could catch up now. Nintendo been ahead. They've been watching you. They've been paying attention. That gray and white Nintendo is over. They they went back to their traditional ways how they used to be on the Super Nintendo and Nintendo 64 days. The red and white Nintendo. Now, if it was the black and red Nintendo, like you wouldn't even exist. You've been destroyed. You've been dominated. And y'all going through that right now, and that's the red and white Nintendo. Imagine if it was the black and red Nintendo. Y'all would been destroyed. But anyway, see y'all guys next time on my next video. Peace out.